Hi, welcome to the After Talk. My name is Simon and I'm here with Arthur.
Hello, guys.
And today's guest, Ondrej.
Hey, guys.
I wanted to pronounce your name right, but you would be mad, so I didn't do it.
We're speaking English, so
yes.
use this.
Nice. How are you guys?
I'm good.
I'm great.
Yes, does any of you know what number of week is it right now?
Good question.
I have no
About
clue.
40 at least.
40 or
45
50,
maybe.
something like
44.
this. Something like I wanted to say, how are you prepared for your week and the number, but I have no idea what number it is. So, never mind.
Well, it's start of November.
That's true. Anybody growing their beard? Beard? Beers?
Yeah.
Beard?
Growing their beers.
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. We'll see.
I never tried to.
It is an interesting way, you know. You're not brewing, but you're growing your beer.
Wow.
It'll be easier.
Easy. Okay. Ondrej, I will let you to introduce yourself a little bit. So just quick summary. Where are you from? Where have you been? Where are you now? How is life?
Well, I start from the last question. Life is somewhat good. Well, I'm from Czechia, just like Simon. Yay. Well, I used to live for about a year in Canada. And that was because I used to play ice hockey there. So I got the chance to spend some time in Canada. And couple years later, and I'm here studying software engineering in Denmark. So that is really nice.
Well, how old were you when you went to Canada?
When I went to Canada, I was 16.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why did you go to Canada when you were 16?
Well, I wanted to play hockey there, so yeah, that was pretty much the only reason.
A very good reason.
Yeah.
Did they drafted you, or did you pay them money to?
That was a little bit complicated. I mean, my dad had to pay for it, so. But yeah, I wasn't drafted because it was like a private league.
Okay.
So.
Private league. What does that mean?
That it was not like maintained or supervised or whatever by the OHL, which is Ontario Hockey League, or like the Canadian Sports Federation or whatever it is.
Sounds like everything goes no rules.
Yeah, so no rules. I just wanted to say this.
No. They adapted like the rules from other leagues, obviously. So and made up some of their own rules, which I'm not gonna comment because I would get mad.
Okay.
No comments.
Yeah.
Cool. So how was it in Canada? Cold, I suppose.
Well, the temperature is cold, but it doesn't feel as cold as like 0 degrees here in Europe. It's like nothing like that.
Really?
Yeah, it's minus 40 in Canada is.
Sounds incredible.
A good weather. Minus 30, sweater weather.
Sunny.
Minus 40 was actually pretty nice. It was cold, but it wasn't too cold. It was like, I would say, maybe -5 here. Maybe even more than that.
I guess if you get below a certain point of degrees, then your body just stop, recognizing the differences, and then at one point you will just die.
What?
Okay.
If you get below -5, then your body is it doesn't care if it's -5 or -30, but at one point, if it's still going down and down, then it will just freeze and die.
The thing is that the weather in Canada is much drier, so it doesn't feel as cold as here. Here is more humidity, not as much as in, for example, Japan, but still it's pretty humid here, and Canada is very dry. So that's the main reason why it feels much warmer than here.
Yeah, it's something similar. Usually when it's around 0, it's very humid and it's cold, and it's like -20. I'm like, oh, going out with a sweater is fine.
Yeah.
Because it's like very dry. But
Yeah, it sounds interesting though that or like weird because I said that Canada is dry, but there are so many lakes. So
yeah, that is that's weird way to put it. But how about the snow?
oh, the snow was amazing. I love snow. Yeah, there was like sometimes it starts snowing so bad that they just close the highways and all the roads, and no one goes out, and like nobody really cares because it's like they are used to it. So,
so you made a lot of snow angels, eh?
Well, at some point the snow gets so high that you cannot even do the snow angels. So
It just goes in.
They wouldn't find you.
yeah, it's like the videos of pets when it starts snowing, and the pets just get lost in the snow.
Did you do like the thing in the video where there is a person and a lot of snow and they will just jump into the snow and they will disappear?
I don't think I tried. No, I don't remember that.
What was there? Actually, I wanted to ask: was there a day when there was so much snow that you couldn't go outside of your house?
No, there was not. I mean, once it got. Well, the thing is that I actually changed 3 teams. I played on 3 teams when I was in Canada, and the first team was in Paris Sound or near Paris Sound, and the whole team lived in a resort. So when it snowed, the maintenance of the resort, they just plowed the snow away.
So you had like a private resort only for your team?
No, it wasn't private, but they the team had a contract or whatever with the resort.
Yeah.
So we just stayed there.
Didn't they go to school?
No.
Eh?
Most.
Were they all 16 or were they like older than you?
Well, 16 is the youngest age you can play in that league. And most.
Maybe that's why they're not going to school, because they're too old.
Yeah, probably. That's why I asked.
Most people were actually American, and I would say all of them, or not all of them, but most of them. Most of the American players were like older ones, like 20, 21.
Mm-hmm.
So they were done with high school, and they took a break before they went to college. So cool. I think most of them did.
So you were kind of like a professional player at the time, right? Even though you didn't earn any money.
Not professional, but junior.
Okay. So how is a day of a junior a hockey player in Canada in a random private league without rules?
No rules. Remember
that. Well, in that team, you would wake up at like 6:30 or so. Then, if you had time, you go for breakfast, and then we would go. We would have practice on ice. So that's about an hour and a half, 2 hours on ice, depends. And after that, we would go back to the resort and have like a workout or something like that. So after that was usually lunch, and the rest of the day was free. So most guys went to the gym again, and some just went to the town or watched TV or whatever.
Did it suit you, or was it something for you? Would you like to do it?
I actually preferred the other team that I played on because I lived in a family, so I actually got to know more of the Canadian life, which was really, really nice. I enjoyed that. I got to know so many people from Canada, which I'm grateful for, and that was really nice. But I mean, I didn't mind the first team, like how it went, but yeah.
What's the most weird thing about Canadians for you?
What a lot of thank you, eh? Oh no, sorry.
Yeah, but I actually I don't know how to say that. I think I fit in pretty well, because I already back then I apologized a lot, pretty much for everything, and like that didn't bother me, or I didn't even notice that, so it was fine. But I don't think there's anything weird, like weird.
Are they afraid of dark? No,
I mean,
very random. Some people are.
Yeah, obviously some people have fear of dark, but I don't think there's anything weird about Canadians. I mean, from my perspective, there's not.
Okay.
So playing hockey, did you have a goal to be playing in NHL in the future?
I'm not sure if I had the goal to play in the NHL, but I actually I really wanted to play professional hockey, but that didn't work out. I mean, obviously, it would be nice if I got to the NHL. That's like
the top.
The top
dream of every hockey player.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
I know lots of guys wanted to play in the KHL, like the Russian Russian league, but I never really wanted to play there because first of all, I don't really like Russian language, and second, the KHL, I think it went bankrupt, or
really,
or like they're not doing really well financially, so. Yeah.
Corona.
They're still playing though.
Oh, before Corona, way before Corona.
There are differences between NHL ice rink and KHL.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because NHL is a smaller rink, actually. So that's why the players always look gigantic.
Ushi rinks. Yeah, you didn't see the series in Czech. Never mind.
I actually loved the smaller rinks because it's much faster. And it's like there's more action, obviously.
Easier slap shots from the blue line.
Yeah.
Easier
body checks, you know.
I gotta say,
they're weak.
It might seem like it's easier, but actually we had like one Finnish player. We had multiple Finnish players, but there was one guy from Finland who, when he shot at me, I didn't even see the puck. I just had to think where he shot, like, you know what I mean?
Where it might go.
I had to read his intentions.
So us to better understand. So you were the goalie.
Oh yeah.
So that's a big thing to mention.
Yes, maybe, probably.
Yeah.
How expensive is it to be a goalie?
A lot. I can't say the exact price because.
But let's say like in Danish kronas, like thousands. 10,000.
10,000 is
tens of thousands. Yeah,
tens of thousands.
20, maybe something like that.
I think tens of thousands doesn't really matter. It's too expensive.
It's basically offensive player, much cheaper.
It is cheaper, but I prefer being the goalie. Some people say goalies don't do that much, but that's actually
goalies
not true.
Do a lot.
Yeah, like it's not as easy to move in the like the robust gear.
Armor.
Yeah, it's like
you always look at the goalie and he looks fat and then he takes off
everything
and he's like the smallest person in
the that's often the case. Like the goalies were often the shortest people on the team, e.g. me.
Yeah. Nice. One more question about Canada. Have you seen or met a bear?
Yeah, we had tea. Drank some beer.
No, I haven't seen a beer, but I have seen a bear. Or not beer. What are you talking about? Bear.
I asked him bear. I don't know.
You said beer.
No, I said bear. He said beer.
Probably.
Okay.
At least in my mind, I said bear.
Yeah, fine. I haven't seen bear, but I had seen like the bear footprint.
Ah, okay.
And I have seen multiple foxes, and I think I've seen wolf.
Whoa.
Chipmunks. There was lots of chipmunks. Yeah, and they didn't
Were they singing?
No,
damn.
Yeah,
Go to Canada.
lots of animals. Blue jays. Oh, blue jays are really nice birds. Yeah.
What is it? Like parrot or?
It's not a parrot. It's like
normal bird.
Yeah, I don't know how to
Okay, never mind.
describe it.
Would you like to live there?
Oh, definitely,
Yeah?
yes.
So
That's actually one of the reasons why I came to study here. So once I get a college degree, it's much easier to move to Canada.
Why didn't you go study to Canada?
Because it's very expensive.
Now I understand.
Yeah, I mean, if I got the money or if it wasn't that expensive, I definitely would go there. But yeah. Actually, like the Danish, like what is it called, college and university. Like this education is, I think, second best in the world, and Canadian is fourth. So there's not that much of a difference.
Yeah. Cool, nice. There's actually a very interesting fact that Ondrej knows. The war between Canada and Denmark. Tell us about it. I don't think that many people know about this. Like, it's nice. Such a weird fact.
Yeah, like when someone says war between Canada and Denmark, you
expect actual war.
Yeah, but that's when someone says war. But like, then you think of Canada and Denmark, like two most friendly nations in the world, probably.
Could be.
So like you can't even imagine that, but it's like it's officially called a war, but it's more that there's like a place in, I think it's like a Greenland or somewhere.
Yes, in Greenland.
And they have like a war about that, and they always send the troops and bring homemade alcohol, or at least they say it's homemade alcohol.
It's alcohol from their home
country. And leave their flag and the alcohol there. So next time the other troops come, they take the alcohol and switch the flags again, and it's like goes on and on and on.
Friendliest war in town.
Yeah.
Okay, enough about Canada and stuff like this. Something more serious.
Oh no.
What's the greatest life experience of your life?
Ooh, that's hard. Yeah, it's probably again Canada. Like living there, it was really nice because I got to, like, I had to pretty much sorry, I had to pretty much take care of myself, even though like I lived in the families, and I got to know so many people who I consider my family actually. So that's like probably the greatest life experience, and traveling as well.
I have an interesting question about this. Would you go and live it again if you had the possibility?
That's like, I don't like answering this question because
me neither. But I've been thinking about it a lot lately, and I think that like some of my life experiences, I would definitely like to
relive
them again. But I don't know. It's like, it's weird because like if you would live them again, then maybe you would like it wouldn't be that good for you for the second time. You know, maybe the memory would be just completely like shifted, and then you would like realize, oh, it wasn't like even good. What the fuck?
Yeah, well, when you live, when you like have some experience, you know some stuff. Then thanks to that experience, you know more stuff. So when you relive it, you actually know more than you used to know when you like lived it for the first time.
Yeah, for sure. But
like,
what I was thinking about is like, for example, I have like a memory where I'm like really happy, and then you would relive it, and you would realize it wasn't actually that much good time, and then you wouldn't be that happy, and you would be depressed because the memory wouldn't be that good as it was. So.
Now this is depressing.
Yeah, this is really depressing. We are all gonna die.
If you had the chance, though, would you go back and change something?
Oh, definitely not. For me, it's no way, no.
But
no.
It's his memory, not yours.
I just wanted to share my opinion.
It's so hard. Like, yeah, there are some moments that I would like to be different, or some moments where I would want to do something else than I did, because like when I look back, I see that it was not the best decision. But I don't know. Like I'm glad that I did what I did, because now I have the experience, obviously. But
right. But like, I mean, without it, you wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be who you are today.
Exactly.
So if you are like satisfied with who you are today or where are you right now, then you shouldn't change anything in your life, because that got you here. And even like bad experience is a good experience in the end.
Yeah.
So.
And just like you said, you're studying here and then you're moving to Canada.
Right.
So
hopefully.
Did make a big impact
why wouldn't
in your life.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah. It's the same with Simon and Switzerland, right?
I'm going there for sure.
Yeah, but it's easier for you because it's Europe, so.
Oh yeah. And you still need your passport though.
Yeah.
What about you, Arthur? What's your dream destination? What would you like
Very
to...
unoriginal, but Canada as well, actually.
Really?
Nice.
Yeah. And when I was younger, I played hockey. So
okay.
I played... First time I played hockey, I was, I think, 2.5 years old.
Ooh.
That's when I started.
Is it even
But then I stopped for a few years.
Is it even legal?
Yeah.
Definitely.
I mean, you have the protection.
Yeah. I mean, obviously there are different rules.
I would like to see a match of like 2-year-old kids playing hockey, and
it's very boring.
It's very boring. Body checking everybody.
You can't body check.
Boring.
Actually, under 14?
It depends. League. Every league has different rules.
Yeah,
so.
I think under 14 in our country we didn't allow body checks, so it was very boring. And when we could do them, finally.
I think in Czechia, because back then obviously I played in Czechia, it was something around 11 years old when we could start body checking, or the skaters could start body checking, obviously, not the goalies.
I mean, the goalie can still do it.
And actually, that's illegal. Yeah.
If the ref doesn't see it, it's not legal.
Right.
Yeah.
Ondrej, have you played any other sport than hockey?
I used to play before ice hockey. I used to play tennis actually, but it was just for a few months because it is actually quite expensive, maybe even more expensive than hockey.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to stop playing tennis. And during playing ice hockey, I actually tried squash as well, if you know what that is.
Oh yes, that's so fun.
It's interesting, but I played only for a few months again because I didn't have time for it.
Yeah.
Because obviously first priority was school and then ice hockey.
Yeah.
And there's not much time left.
For sure. Now, we are studying. We are first semesters, and I wanted
still
to
semester. Still.
and I did I say still?
No,
what?
But we still are.
We still
Nothing
are.
has changed from last episode.
Okay. And I wanted to ask you, where do you see yourself now, like after the graduation? Like, what is your plan in your head right now after we graduate? Like, have you ever thought about this? What do you want to do? Like,
I usually don't like to plan too much ahead, but if everything goes well after graduating from here, I would work in Denmark for a few years, maybe like 2 years or so. Then hopefully get citizenship. That would be nice.
After how long can you get citizenship? 5 years?
9 years in Denmark.
Okay, Ondrej, you will have to stay a bit longer.
I think it's 5 years. I'm not exactly sure.
They
Right?
recently changed it to higher. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Really?
I think so.
Really?
Yeah. I think I've
9
heard
years?
something even more than 9.
Ugh.
So yeah,
What?
it takes a very long time.
That's stupid.
And there are so many
then never
added
mind.
rules onto it.
Yeah, then never mind. I will
Okay.
not. I probably won't stay here for that long. But yeah, I'll work here for a couple of months, and meanwhile I'll try to get a permanent residency in Canada, and move there. Yeah.
Is it hard to get permanent residence in Canada?
if you don't have a college degree, then it is pretty hard. That's
like college degree, like overall, like in general. It doesn't have to be.
it doesn't matter what kind of degree it is. Yeah, like if you have only high school, it is possible, but it's very hard. Like also depends what country you're from and where you like which field do you work in.
Yeah. But like in general, Canada is a very international country, right?
It is, yeah. They actually accept a lot of immigrants, mostly from India. That's where
Smart people.
That's actually where I like what I struggled the most with. It was the Indian accent. I at first I could not understand a single word when they spoke to me. Like, I'm gonna be honest, not a single word. But yeah, thanks to that, I learned what Indian accent sounds like. And now it's not that hard.
Now you can understand tutorial videos on how to do big connotation and stuff like this.
Yeah.
Best tutorials on YouTube.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
What about you, Arthurs? Do you have any plan after graduation right now? It sounds weird. Do you have any plans after graduation right now? But you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. Probably very similar. Except for the Canada thing, though, but yeah.
so actually totally different.
Hopefully, from internship afterwards, I would still stay at the company. Afterwards, maybe work full time. And if I have the opportunity to work from somewhere else, I would just go back to Latvia and work from there. If not, then have some experience here and then go make my own company or freelance, whatever.
Yeah.
Do you have some plans? if we're asking everyone, yeah.
Okay. Interesting question. Thank you.
Wow, so original.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, stay here for a few years because I feel obligated to give the country something back after what the country have done for me. That's like allowing me here to study and work. And yeah, then we will see. I would like to visit Norway and New Zealand and Alaska for like a longer period of times. And obviously then I'll probably end up in Switzerland in the Alps. So that's
get lost there.
Yeah,
accidentally.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, for sure. Like
I accidentally found an apartment. It was cheap.
Yeah.
What about traveling? How are you guys into traveling?
I love traveling.
Okay.
I haven't traveled a lot, but I think of after finishing bachelor's, I'm definitely going to travel Europe and then come back to Denmark, work,
Yeah.
But goal is to travel definitely to Norway.
Yeah.
Because I want to see the Northern Lights.
Yeah.
That's on my bucket list. So other things, and a typical one, Paris, maybe Rome.
Yeah.
I heard you can actually see the Northern Lights from Denmark as well.
Oh, mate, like, do you know, yesterday it was 31st of October, for the people that are listening. And it was actually possible to like see Northern Lights from like different spots in Europe. Like my friend called me while I was trying to fall asleep, like around 10:30, and he was like, "Hey, are you awake? I'm looking for the Northern Lights." I was like, "What the fuck? You are in Denmark?" And he was like, "Yes, but it's like possible to see it even from like Czech Republic if it's like really dark." And I was like, "Yeah, if you find something, call me." then I woke up and I got message, "It's raining, I cannot see shit." So
yeah, that's the thing. That rains too much. So, yeah.
But yeah, definitely Norway as well. And yes, so final question: What was the nicest destination that you were in? That you visited?
Canada.
Don't say Canada. Okay, except Canada.
Canada is too general, so it was in Canada, but I'll say the place. It was actually the Niagara Falls. It was so beautiful, and it was winter, so everything was like a little bit frozen because all the water that falls down, it actually bounces back up. Like these tiny micro drops, and then it sticks to all the bushes and all the trees and all the stuff, and then it freezes, and it's so beautiful, like really nice.
New bucket list item.
For sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
definitely go there. And Toronto.
Okay. okay. So we should probably ended up. Oh my god. We should probably end up with the question that we asked Sid in the last episode, right? So
Right.
I'll give you the word.
You don't remember it?
No.
Okay. You've traveled the world. Okay, you haven't traveled the world, but you have traveled a lot.
You've played in a lot of hockey leagues.
Yeah. What would be a life lesson you would give someone, like in general, or a tip, anything?
Yeah, like
Wow.
you haven't like you are only 20 years old, right?
Yeah.
But from what you've learned through like your whole life, what would be one thing that you would
That
tell
would be
somebody?
probably like just respect everyone, because you can make so many friends when you respect others. And yeah, when people see you respect others and you're nice to others, they are nice to you, obviously. So yeah, thanks to that, you can make so many new friends, and that can be useful. So yeah, that's probably that.
Nice life lessons from students in their 20s. What can be better? Okay,
Respect goes a long way.
Yes, for sure. Ondrej, thank you so much for coming.
Thanks for having me.
I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, I hope the listeners enjoyed it as well. And get you in the next one.
See ya.
See you, everyone.